Good evening, everybody. Hey there, hi there. It's a FREEM Team Tuesday. Hello. How you guys doing? Hope your week has started off well. Hope you're ready for some fun goofiness tonight, because that's all we serve at this restaurant. So, yeah. Week started off pretty okay for me. Just excited to get in here. Hoping we'll have as much of the FREEM team as possible, but we will have at least one slot open for anybody who just kind of wants to hang out. So all that's going to be possible. It'll probably be a couple hours before everybody's on, because some of our guys aren't available until later in the evening. But hopefully, as time progresses, we'll be able to get more folks on and get running. Because, yeah, I'm really excited about this team. I want to see it really come to fruition. We're still looking to fill the final slot. I'm going to hold it for a couple of more days and then maybe start pinging some other possible channels for getting that 8th and final slot filled. I really want to get the whole build actually completed. But in the meantime, we're going to goof around a bit while we wait for everybody to form up. I know people are, just coming home from work and stuff and such, so we'll hop on and just goof around for a little while. RK Kapow, man. How you doing, dude? How's your Tuesday been? All right, there we go. See if we got some people on. We got a couple. We got a couple. It's good to see it. Hopefully we'll be seeing a few more before too long. In the meantime, let's go ahead and empty out some inventory for low prices while we get going. Kind of warming up and all that, So we don't have maxed out salvage as we're playing this evening. Because who wants that? Hey, get in there. It's been? Oof. That, it's not a ringing endorsement, my friend. Well, hopefully we can have some fun tonight, goof around a little bit, and just overall enjoy, right? I think that would be lovely. Just for right now, while everybody warms up, tunes in, gets online. We'll sell a bunch of junk on the auction house for one money and see just what it actually turns into. I love accidentally rewarding people that are like bidding them in. So that's what we're gonna do. Everything sells for one. Let's go. Probably shouldn't do that with the orange salvage, but whatever. Not like I'm all that worried about it. I can always just grind architect or some junk if I feel the need. Plus, I think this works towards a badge anyway, just selling junk, doesn't it? Okay. Sweet, sweet. You know what I super duper love is hearing audible notifications from an antivirus going, "We didn't find anything." Thanks. I don't need that update. Boom, there we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of some recipes. Let's clear out the old inventory, Somebody wants these, and we can make their day today. Sounds great. Oh, wow, we got a lot of those. That can go. Oof. What a range IOs there, huh? Now, the Fortunata Hypnosis, I actually am going to try and see if I can make some money on it. Okay, yeah. We're gonna try and cash this one in. Let's try that. Yeah, that's fine. Ozzy's Blast? Oh, wow, that's not worth anything, is it? Okay. Yeah, whatever. I think we're probably okay on some of these, yeah. Well, the Fortunata Hypnosis sold, so that's fun. Like, the rest of it, I don't really care that much, but, you know, that's a sizable amount of inf that we could be using to probably not kit out this guy, because, you know, he's basically good, but something else, why not? Boom. Hey, 100 million, let's go. Whee! I did not think I was going to get much out of that when we found it on the last stream, so that's pretty fun. Just real quick, gonna hop over here. All right, let's see. We've got an RK. We got anybody else? No. Got a pumpkin princess down there. That's always fun. Okay, sweet. Well, let's go ahead and wait, that's the wrong RK anyways. Y'all ain't even on your FREEM characters. I think we finished out a full rack of tips last time, didn't we, on Sunday? Yes, we did. Okay, that's cool. Well, let's hop up here. Cannot enter. I didn't want to anyway. Leave me alone. There we go. Let's see, what do we randomly want to pick for a bit while we're getting everyone together? Bunch of random personal stories here, huh? It's interesting, these solo missions. I haven't done these, I don't think. It's kind of interesting. While participating in this time stream, your power will be limited to 50. Isn't that the... Eh? Brickstown, eh? Well, that's not a walking problem for the TOC. Anyway. Oh, man. People just will not stop. I tell you. Alright, Brickstown. Let's go. go Brickstown. Might be fun sometime to really just, like, play every single story arc through Ouroboros. To see how far we can get and how quickly. I may do that on a weekend or something like that when I've got more time. Could be entertaining. Rescue Praetor White. Oh, what? Okay. How's my week been so far? Okay, it's been fine. I mean, it's a couple days old. So far, it's okay, it's okay. Looking forward to some freemalating as soon as we get more people. Should be fun, you know? Uh-oh. Get out of here. Okay. We finished the mission, everybody. Oh, dear. Like, what was that about? Like, we were on the mission long enough, we didn't do enough in the mission to actually get credit for doing a mission. I feel like that's worth noting. Oh my. Ah, I keep getting here at the wrong time. I think is he just waiting for the bus? Nah, man, wrong train. Okay. Well, good talk. What is the game doing tonight, man? Speak with Desdemona. Okay, I can do that. Right over here? No problem. What you want to do for your next build? You haven't even finished this one. Alright. Go do a thing. Got it. Yeah, but that's a frame room. Oh, you're talking about it for like a solo character? Hmm. Good question. Ah, I've got some devouring earth up in here, huh? Alright. Fire this off. Chumalama, chumalama. Boom! Zaldra, what's up? Good evening to you. Welcome into the show. How are you? How's your week been going? Oh, I made this higher. I shouldn't have done that. Not when it's just me. I have regrets. I have concerns. Playing with Dark Rad Defender seems to be fun, but only in the single digits. That's cool. I don't know that I've actually played a Dark Defender very high up. Doing good? How's everyone good? I'm doing good. Looking forward to when the whole team gets assembled. Hopefully that won't be too long from now. Used to have a Dark on live. Nice. Nine groups of Devouring Earth to defeat? My goodness. This could take a minute. Dark plays more like a controller. Nice. One of my first ever characters was a psionic or a dark psi defender. Oops, that's not going at all where I wanted to. There we go. Psi was pretty nasty back then. Yeah, it was. I mean, there's a lot of super powerful stuff now. Just a jug of whatever the heck. Oh, that's a Karen. We won't have that. Thank you very much. No, no, no. Bot. There it is. Did I get conked? No conking. Stop that. Very first character was a Firekin. Wow. Yeah, I remember when enhancement diversification came around. Gone were the days of 6-slotting Hasten. Oh, man. Like, Hasten just being permanent by itself. Broadsword, Regens, or Invul Scrapper. Okay. No one played Firekin controllers till all the sets came out? Yeah, Kinetics... I don't know that Kinetics got the attention it deserved until a little bit later in the game, right? Like, eventually it was just all the rage towards the end of Live, but, Dawnbreaker, your first was a Fire Ice Blaster before you switched to a Grav Time controller? Oh, wow, okay. Well, you either played that blaster for a long time, or came in a little later in the show, or in the game, rather. Oh man, fire tankers with no aggro cap. Oh, yeah, that was a special kind of rude, wasn't it? Oop. Five more Devouring Group. You played around 2008 for your first stint, and then right before sunset in 12. Oh, okay, gotcha. Big kablam. Oh, I love it. Nice. So remember, back on Freedom, you take your 50s, just farm the whole outer road of Perez Park. Let the Lobies farm all the kill skulls. Nice, yeah. Psy Blaster. You know, it's funny. Like, blasters, one of my other first characters was a blaster. And I never, even when I ran out of character slots, I never got rid of him. I just never actually played him all the way. Never got him to 50. Not that I'm really worried about my endurance, but I might as well blast that. Why not, right? Some weird jugs of stuff just kind of kicking it around here, huh? Well, if nothing else, we'll have plenty of tips for the group when we get going, huh? I'm actually trying to remember what the original Sox team was. I know we didn't have any kinetics. It was mostly radiation for supports. It's been a long time. Blasters were Masochist's dream come true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ooh. I love that, huh? Already getting them, tasty salvages? Very nice. Tried to get another buddy to try the game, he doesn't seem interested. I mean, it's a great MMO. It really is. It is, however, pretty niche, you know? Stepping up to the plate and striking out. Yeah. MMOs in general are a pretty tough sell, and, you know, they have such a reputation for being a, all your buddies are playing Crowfall. Excuse me. RK. Buddy. Hello. Anyway, moving on. A lot of them are criticizing the graphics. The game was... criticize. Honestly, for an MMO that's capable of doing some of the, like, massive amounts of player things that it can, I still think it looks pretty good. Does it look like New World? No, of course it doesn't. But it'll also run on, you know, actual vegetables. So, yeah. If you need graphical fidelity in order for a game to be enticing, then, yeah, you're not going to find it in a game that came out in 2004. But, God, it's fun to play. It's really great if you like customization. Like, that's the other thing is, you know, every other MMO that I've tried has mostly just really cookie-cutter things that you do. You know, generally, and the other MMOs that are, like, big really have an eye towards what they consider to be balance. And City of Heroes is like, what's that? You know? And I love that about it. Being able to put together FREEM teams, or, you know, what used to be the Sox teams, it's so fun. They're just like, yeah, go for it. You know? Get your players together, stack them up, and have fun. You cannot do that in other MMOs. Remember the old passive blasters defines an increased damage when you're low HP? Yeah. Oh, God, that was dumb. It just... There's so much to love about this game for what it does that I don't know. I probably would have really gotten into 14 if I had other people to play with at the time when I was playing it. But at the same time, if you're playing, you know, 14 is a beautiful game. It's got, from what I'm told, really great narrative, and that's cool. But ultimately, it's a we must balance this game kind of PvE MMO. And so they're going to limit player power, and City of Heroes doesn't do that. It's so good. You can really get crazy with it. You're bored out of your mind playing 14? I liked it. I don't know if you did a lot of playing of the actual Final Fantasy franchise. One of the things that really appeals to me about 14 is the heavy doses of nostalgia. So, having, like whenever you level up, it plays the You Just Want a Battle music. You know, that riff. I love that. That's really fun. The art style's kind of unappealing. See? There you go. Much higher level of graphical fidelity, but it doesn't work for everybody. I remember that being a big thing. It was kind of interesting, especially going from one game to the next. Valheim. You know, one of the runaway hits of the year was Valheim, and a lot of people didn't initially dig on the art style. I'm one of them. I really didn't dig on the art style. Hey, Future Tales, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. However, it did eventually grow on me, the art style from Valheim, but I went from playing Ark to playing Valheim. There's a difference in graphical direction between those two games. Love 14, sadly, it lends itself to a static part. Yes, I think so. I've seen a lot of people kind of going through the story and, you know, kind of doing that on their own. So maybe it can be played solo? I don't know. I haven't really tried it that much. So not to mention, for two people who have the same power sets, approach the fight in two completely opposite sides. Exactly. You get to decide how you solve the problems in this game, and that is something I really love. You prefer Terraria's art style to Minecraft's, despite them being the same type of genre? Well, I don't... I guess I can kind of agree with Terraria and Minecraft being the same genre, but they're very different executions of it. I haven't played a lot of Minecraft. I played some Terraria. It really wasn't for me. I know it's one of those beloved games, but it really did not click with me. And, you can have an energy blaster as a range damage dealer, or as an insane... Exactly! Oh yeah! Heck yeah! Well, and what you can do when you really start deep diving into character builds. You know, like, that's one of the most fun things for me because, you know, I also used to be, like a live card game player. And deck building is something I really enjoy. And, you know, what is doing the FREEM team stuff if not deck building? You know? Hey, we won. Zaldra, you wanted to ask, is there anything still needed for the FREEM team? Yes. Right now, for a couple of more days, I'm waiting to get absolute confirmation that someone I reached out to is not interested, but I'm thinking that's pretty likely. So, what we are missing right now that I'm hoping to get for the team is an electric primary, poison secondary corruptor. The primary is a little more negotiable. Electric is just cool for the debuffs. But the poison secondary is non-negotiable. I really, really want that on the team. Alright, so it looks like we are finally forming up a little bit, which is great. So, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of this and start recruiting people. Okay, you're on the wrong character. Oh, wait, no, you're not. Invite your team. Invite your team. So the RK, I was thinking about swapping poison for another nature, but here's the thing that that gives me pause about that. Right now, we have no Mez protection for any of the supports. Like, outside of incarnate powers, we have 2 times a rad and 2 natures, and that means 0 Mez protection. So that's a thing, you know? Dawnbreaker, you're looking at electric buff set, but you can't find a blast set to go with it. I mean, there's electric. Yeah, electric buff is kind of interesting. The overshields are kind of cool. For sure. Zaldra, you've been wanting to make a poison character? I mean, you know.
Do it. Do it. You must do it. Immediately. Do it.
Anyway, so, yeah, that's, it sounds like a, some good synergy there with your desires and our needs. Oh, great. Recommend you go with that. So, and let me ask you guys, I've got a few of you here right now. I know that for some folks, character builds are like a big thing that's super duper fun. And for other people, they're not of interest at all. And for other folks, they're kind of like, it's like, I don't really know, but I want to learn. Would you guys be interested in, like, devoting some of or an entire stream to just, like, doing builds in mids? Would that be something you'd find interesting? Because you guys are all, like, my... you guys are my regulars, so I really want to, you know, I want something you're going to enjoy, but is that something you guys would get a kick out of? Would you enjoy that? That kind of thing. Dawnbreaker, Electric Affinity, whatever they've called it, the buff set is so active you don't really have time to use a blast. Ooh, well, that's kind of cool. Dig on that. You'd test drive a bunch of them too? Nice, yeah. Well, yeah, that's the, see, I think that could be fun also, is to do, like, I don't know, almost like a book club kind of thing. Like, hey, everybody, we're gonna do a build. And, you know, we can, like, work a couple of them. Work on, like, a couple of them, and, like, I can post them in the Discord, and we can all, like, try and play them for a week or something like that, and come back and talk about it. I don't know. Would love to see the thought process. When you start thinking of builds because your brain takes a vacation. Yeah. Should have been there when I built Dark Nature. Well, see, that's the thing, RK, is one, there is a channel point reward for it, which you redeemed, so I, you know, paid it out. But two, like, devoting a stream to it, I think could be kind of interesting. It would be fun for me, too. I just, yeah. And I could just do, like, a first come, first serve kind of thing. Could you help with the build for that electric? Yes, I absolutely can. I absolutely can. Build workshop. Oh, see? There he goes. Electric poison. Yeah, certainly. Build. Well, see? There you go. I am now obligated, Seldra. Okay. Well, tell you what. For now, let's go ahead and do that. While we are waiting for a few more people to show up. And then make it and join us. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, Zaldra, why don't you start making the character, like designing your costume and stuff like that, and I will do the build for you right now. So let's go ahead and grab mids. Bring it on over here. Yeah. And boop. Mids. Here we go. Dawnbreaker, you have enough for 40 builds? I may need to increase the prices. Okay, so obviously we're not doing this. We're doing a Corruptor. Right? Okay. Now, the one thing I need to know from you, Zaldra, is do you have a preference on travel powers? I generally build things by default with flight, but if you've got a different one that you like better, I'm more than happy to put that in instead. Okay, so we're doing Electric Blast, and we're doing Poison. Okay. Okay, has enough for 300 builds. My God. I may need to increase the prices. Okay, so here we go. So number one, my main goal when I'm building any character, I love uptime on powers. So whatever powers I've got, I want them available as often as possible. I do not like, especially with buffs, I absolutely cannot stand waiting for buffs to cool down again. So for example, if you look at my main here, okay, by default, Chrono Shift has a 3-minute recharge time, and I am not here for that. Actually, that may be after enhancement. So Chrono Shift is providing me with 50% recharge. I want that as often as possible. So with Chrono Shift and Hasten stacked up, that's already getting me a lot of recharge inherently. But I need to make sure that Hasten's permanent, I need to make sure that Chrono Shift is permanent, so the two can constantly be going at the same time. And on top of that, this character is very much built around providing Farsight for the team. Farsight is my source of defense and accuracy buffs. We need to have these. So I'm trying to provide this as often as possible, and its uptime is not on for as long as its recharge until we start stacking buffs. So that's a main goal for me, is I'm looking for that. Now, when I'm looking at, it depends, beyond that, I'm looking at what kind of character am I building. Am I trying to build something that's really tanky? Then that's where I start looking for my set bonuses. Am I trying to build something that, those are generally the two things. Like, am I building for tankiness? Am I building for recharge? You can't always have both. It really depends on the power sets. One challenge with Poison is we don't have any inherent defense powers in the build, in the primary and the secondary power sets. So that presents a challenge because that is the best source of recharge. For a single enhancement, any defensive power gets you 7.5% global recharge to all of your powers with Luck of the Gambler. So if you don't have that, you have to find a way to make up for it. So that's why I generally recommend folks look at combat, jumping, or flight for their travel power set, because we want to have access. Oh, I did not put this back on the screen. We want to have access to things like hover. Not because we're going to necessarily use it a lot, but because we want defense. Because not so much we're not using hover for its defensive capabilities. You can. But I want that as a dump slot for Luck of the Gambler. So we're going to be taking that for sure. Okay, so what do we need? We need attack powers. Now, this is a group character, so I know that by default. So I'm not going to bother with weaker attacks that have a faster uptime, because I don't care about that. We're going to have so much global recharge. What I know is that this group, without Hasten, is providing everyone on the team 130% global recharge. So we can start with that. So we're just going to take the high damage stuff. I want Lightning Bolt. There we go. Good to go. Daiso, with the changes to flight, evasive maneuvers takes defensive enhancements. Ooh, that's cute. Unfortunately, this version of mids hasn't been updated with that just yet, but I'm hoping to see it soon. Okay. So let's look here. Envenom is pretty groovy. This is one of the things I wanted about this set was... This is an AoE that reduces resistances by 30%. We don't really have a good source of that, except for the toggle attacks from radiation. So this is definitely going to be something we want to pick up. By default, low level, probably want Ball Lightning just so we can get some AoEs in here too, right? Sounds good. Now, Weaken, this one would certainly be a great power. No question. Do we need it in the group? If we have room, we'll take it. For now, though, we're already low level. I love getting travel powers early. We're grabbing Fly. Okay. Now, Short Circuit. This is cool. I do like this power. We're probably going to pick it up a little bit later because it's going to be very valuable. We also really like Leadership. This is something that we like in our FREEM builds. There's a lot of good to be found here, so we're going to be grabbing some of those too. I'm going to pick up Envenom right now, okay? And then we're going to start dipping into Leadership. Another great thing about Leadership, 2 powers that take defensive enhancements. So that's another 15% global recharge without even adding any additional slots. We're going to add slots to maneuvers, but that's big. You know what? Let's get some music while we're doing this. Turn this down a bit, but just so we got something in the background, right? I'm going to dip in and out of the game just so I don't get logged out, but okay. So, let's go ahead and grab maneuvers now. All right? Now, Neurotoxic Breath, again, probably a very valuable power under other circumstances. We may pick this up, but I don't think we're going to in this build. Assault is great. More damage buffs is awesome. We're already getting quite a lot from the 2 nature characters, but we can go up to, I think it's 400% total damage for most characters, except for the Brute, and on this team. But we're nowhere near that, so we're gonna go ahead and grab Assault. Okay. Now Zap, this one's controversial. I think it's got potential, but I'm never a big fan of sniper powers because 1, interrupts are a problem. We don't really like that very much. 2, they just take so long to activate. So we're probably going to skip Zap because we just want to be firing things off as fast as possible, as often as possible. Plus, we've got a lot of debuffs to be using, and they're going to be up all the time. So, going to skip Zap for now. We haven't taken Hasten yet. We definitely want it, so let's go ahead and grab Hasten. Okay. This unlocks our level 14 powers. We want Vengeance. So huge. Amazing. Okay, we're going to grab the Res because Daiso is in our group. So we don't want to forget to have a Res handy at all times. Okay, Tesla Cage. Maybe. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Short Circuit right now. Antidote. Back-to-back Daiso boost powers. Exactly. Okay, so now we're arriving at the reason why this power set is one that I really want on the team, and that is protection against mez effects. Because if all of our toggles start dropping, if all of our powers stop going off because we get, there's a massive mez from like Ghost Widow or something, we're in trouble. So we want Antidote. We're taking that as early as possible, period, the end, thank you very much. So we're going to have Hover, Maneuvers, and Vengeance for 3 of our defensive abilities that are going to let us slot Luck of the Gambler. So, do we want to go for Fighting? Get Weave, get some extra resists? Maybe. Or do we want to look at Concealment? I think we're going to go for Fighting, get Tough, and Weave. Voltaic Sentinel's too interesting. We're going to grab this. Paralytic Poison, we definitely don't really care about a whole lot. Let's grab Weave now. Okay, so we've still got some free slots here. I think we're going to go ahead and grab... I don't know. What do we want here? We could pick up Victory Rush. That could be fun. That's a good one. Let's go ahead and grab Weaken. That could be fun. Thunderous Blast. Huge. Awesome. Poison Trap. Definitely. Venomous Gas. Absolutely. Why are you asking? Hover's probably going to show up a little later. Okay. I love Psychic Mastery because of Mind Over Body. The psionic resist in there is so big, and that's oftentimes a massive weakness for us, so we don't really want that. So I'm thinking about Psychic Mastery. However, we're a little light on actual damaging attacks, so we might think about Flame Mastery, but I think we're going to go... No, let's grab Psychic. Psychic's pretty strong. neither one of these really matters. We'll go ahead and grab Dominate. Then we can get Mind over Body. Okay. And let's see. What do we want? We don't really want Tesla Cage. We don't care a lot about that. Hover we're going to pick up eventually. Let's grab Victory Rush. This power is pretty strong. And then we'll pick up Hover. Okay. So that's kind of our base here. Now, a couple of things I generally like to do is 3-slot stamina. And there's some basic things you can do here that are really, really great. We're going to be dipping into the set IOs already. Now, Zaldra, I'm going for a high-end build. If you want, at some point, we can look at like just a regular IO or SO build. But this is how I kind of generally, by default, do things. Actually, before we do that, let's move around just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so why are we 3-slotting stamina? We're going to go for a set that I really love, and that's Performance Shifter. Number one, it has this proc in it, okay? So normally the way that this would work is on cast, whenever I cast whatever I slot this in, it has a chance to just give me some endurance back. Awesome, right? But if it's in a power that's always on, like a passive, it just periodically does a check. So just periodically, you'll have endurance. So we're going to put that in there. Now, what else do we get with this? We can get some movement speed if we put one more piece of Performance Shifter in there. So of course we're going to do that. And we'll grab the End mod. That's the most important one because that's going to make stamina work better. And then, if we add a third one, free base HP. Sounds delightful. Let's go ahead and do that. We need anything that has End mod on it, except we don't want the 3-slotter. Because the 3-slot, if you're looking here, only gives us a 21% buff, whereas the 2-slot, or the 2 aspects, gives us a 26.5%. So there you go. We're going to go with that. Doesn't really matter which one we use, as long as we get as long as we get the End mod. Nothing else is going to help us at all. But because we did this 3-slotting, now we're just constantly having a chance to get bonus endurance, and stamina is doing a lot of good for us. On top of that, we get extra movement speed and hit points. Set bonuses are amazing. Daiso, once you get to 35, ITF becomes a thing and merits just flowing with this team, so expensive is relative. Absolutely true. We will farm the heck out of this stuff. Dom Ricker, you're probably going to drop Force Mastery on Cold Ice after she gets Cardiac Alpha. Would I advocate Psi Mastery for Mind Over Body then? I am never going to not advocate for Psi Mastery and Mind Over Body unless you have another good source of Psionic Resist. So, yes. Okay, now, I don't know for sure just yet if we're going to have enough slots to crank up health, but there are some wonderful single-slot procs that we really love to put in in this one. So the best one, for me anyway, is going to be Numina's Convalescence plus Regen plus Recovery. Again, that's just an amazing thing. And we just slot it directly into health, no extra slots, and we constantly have more health coming in, more endurance being recovered. Go for it. Okay. Now, Hasten is going to need probably 3 slots. We'll see if... Let's try and get away with 2. Let's try and get away with 2 slots in Hasten. Now, when you're building in mids, anything that you want to have always on, always click on the thing to make sure it's always on, okay? We can periodically go and check our totals. So right now, we're not doing a lot, right? We've got just a little bit of recharge coming from Hasten and a few other things. So we don't really care a whole lot about that just yet. Let's close that up. Okay, so let's start looking at ways to get more global recharge. Number 1, we talked about it before. We're going to do a lot of it. Luck of the Gambler is our favorite friend. So under sets, Luck of the Gambler, global recharge speed. You can put 5 of these. So we're going to put one everywhere we can. One goes in hover. We took that for that reason. Weave, another one we took kind of partially for that. Putting it in there. Maneuvers, popping it in there. Let's go ahead and turn maneuvers on while we're at it. Let's get Assault on as well. Okay. Vengeance, same thing. You can't even do a lot to slot Vengeance, so we don't really care about anything other than that. You can't even improve the recharge on it, so don't worry about it. Grant, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? I hope you're ready for some Freeman. We're doing a build for Zaldra while everyone's forming up, because I know we still got a little bit of time. Then we'll be ready to trash some bozos. Okay, so we talked about uptime. It's very important. We also want to try and find other things we can do to help our character out a lot. I don't know about you guys. I absolutely just loathe getting knocked back. I don't want it. Make it stop. How do we do that? We go over here to Tough. Tough is going to get knockback protection from steadfast protection. Simple and easy, right? Also, Fly is going to get, under Universal Travel, Blessing of the Zephyr, knockback reduction. So this is actually all we really need. Most things are not going to be able to knock us back anymore with those two enhancements slotted. Future Tales, what am I forming? Right now, we're building an Electrical Blast Poison Corruptor. At kind of Zaldra's request, but technically Arce's. Okay, so there's some other really neat things we can do here, and we're definitely gonna do those. Tough is gonna get another piece of steadfast protection, and that is gonna be the resistance plus defense IO from steadfast protection. This also is gonna get us more endurance recovery. Now, am I gonna 3-slot this? I am not. We're gonna look for some other stuff instead. And that's because we want impervious... actually, no, we're gonna pull this. Sorry. Because we want impervious skin in Tough. So impervious skin is gonna get us 5% recharge time if we get a 5-slot bonus. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So you notice we've already got a lot of global recharge, okay? So our recharge is already up another 35% from when we just had Hasten. When with 2 IOs, Hasten's downtime is now only 35 seconds. Okay, that's not good enough for me. We're gonna keep going higher on that, okay? So, what is really fun about well, Corruptors, I'm not sure. We'll take a look at some other what else we can do here. Thunderous Blast. Okay, that's up next. So we can do targeted AoE damage, or we can start looking here. Now notice something about the superior power, the superior corruptor damage IOs. Both of them have a 10% recharge time bonus if you slot the entire thing. So we're gonna do that for sure. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead. Dagnabbit. I get this weird performance issue with this one, with this version of mid sometimes. It's really weird. Okay, so boom. Just like that. Now you have to do the superior ones, so you have to get them and then boost them up. But there's 10% more. Now, Ball Lightning is probably going to be our other our big bread and butter attack, but I don't want to put the Corruptor set in that one just yet. I would rather 5-slot that, because 5-slotting it gets me access to Positron's Blast, one of my favorite ways to get more recharge time. Now, we can go ahead and probably slot the proc in there. One of the interesting things about some of these sets, you notice we're going to wind up going overboard on damage. We're probably good on accuracy. Maybe we want one more. I don't know that we care a lot about range. So let's go ahead and go damage recharge. Now, if you look at this, it shows you when you're building these things, if you're teetering on the edge or going way over enhancement diversification. So generally, enhancement diversification, it's a concept that kicks in and provides diminishing returns when you get to right around 3 single origin enhancements worth of strength. So you notice damage is in the red here because a single origin enhancements are only 33%. We're already at 95. Before ED, that would be 100. So it starts kind of lowering that. We don't really care a lot. So we can't go beyond that. Now, accuracy, generally 1 SO's worth of accuracy is good for most powers, especially in the group that we're forming. So you're fine there. Recharge time, same deal. The power's going to be up a lot already. Its recharge time is 6.5 seconds. With all the extra buffs we're going to have, don't even worry about that. You're going to be firing that thing off like crazy. And we've helped Hasten go down even more. We've already saved ourselves another almost 8 seconds on Hasten. Amazing. Now we have one more attack that we're going to go ahead and probably 6-slot to take advantage of the other Corruptor set here. Now, we'd be getting the 10% recharge time after 3 slots, but we get some other goodies in here. Look at that. 15% global accuracy. Awesome. Extra endurance recovery, and both positional and typed defense. Now, I am not a big fan of typed defense because I can go and slot for 2.5% defense versus fire, which is awesome, until I'm fighting something that does smashing lethal. However, I'm also getting out of this 5% defense AoE, so any AoE attack, does not matter what it is, has a higher chance to miss me. Awesome. Let's slot that up. Okay, so here we are, and let's look at our totals now. We're up to 131% global recharge when Hasten's active. Good enough for Hasten to be only down for 23 seconds. We're not done, but that's great. Okay. Let's see what else we can do here. Short Circuit. Okay, so here's another one that's AoE. Now, the thing about Short Circuit that's pretty cool, it's not going to do a ton of damage for us. We're going to push it to its limits, but its main thing is the minus recovery and the endurance sapping. So the electrical attacks are going to keep blasting down endurance, but that doesn't do a lot to the bad guys unless you have something like Short Circuit, which also debuffs recovery. So you're taking all their blue, and they're not going to get it back very quickly. Move around here real quick. Okay, let's hop back in. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to go to the big stuff. Armageddon, all right? Let's get some damage on there. Armageddon, get some damage and recharge. Armageddon, accuracy, damage and recharge. Now, we could do more damage. We could add another damage IO, but look at this. We're already at the damage cap, so who cares? Let's go ahead and go for accuracy recharge, and we'll get the proc for a chance to do fire damage every time we use Short Circuit on bad guys. And look at that, 10% more recharge time, okay? Now, we should have access to one more way of improving our recharge time a little bit with the big IOs. So we're going to keep looking around for those, okay? Now, Antidote is also a resist power, which is great. Mind over Body is another resist power. Now, the thing about the resist powers, it's not as easy to find recharge in those. So let's take a look here. We should have... Let's see here. We can get 5 from Impervious Skin. I'm not super wild about that, so I think we're going to skip that. Unfortunately, Gladiator's Armor does have a 7.5% recharge time bonus, but only in PvP. C'est la vie, right? That's all we can do there, and there's nothing much we can do with Unbreakable Guard, but there are some good other sets we can play around with in there. So, with that in mind, let's see what else we can do here. Armageddon we've already gotten Short Circuit. So, what I'm going to do is Unbreakable Constraint in our Poison Trap. Sounds like fun. So Unbreakable Constraint, here we are. And the thing about these purple sets that's so wonderful is almost all of them will give us a 10% recharge buff. I want this up as often as possible, so there we go. And then we'll go ahead and slot the proc in there. Okay, let's take a look here. 151% global recharge. Hasten only down for 14.5 seconds. We are getting there, you guys. We are very much getting there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sources of 10% recharge time. Okay. So Voltaic Sentinel gives us an interesting, another interesting thing we can do here because it's a recharge intensive pet. So let's go ahead. I don't know that it's going to be a big source of our damage, so let's go ahead and save some slots. And we'll do Call to Arms. With 4 pieces of this, we're going to get a good bonus on recharge time. So let's do that. Slot some damage in there. Where are we at here? We need a lot more damage. I think we had an accuracy recharge. Let's go ahead and swap that. All right, so that's looking pretty good. There's another 6.25 on the recharge time. Delightful. Look at that. We got 34 more slots to play around with, you guys. Now, this one's a nice one. Alkaloid is our heal. We do like it. Let's go ahead and 6-slot that with Preventative Medicine. Preventative Medicine is nice because at the top end with 6 slots, we're going to pick up another 8+% on the recharge time. amazing, right? Okay. So, in Venom, we can do some stuff with this. Believe. Let's hang on. Let's hang on to that one for just a little bit. Assault, simple, just a single IO, no problem. Elixir of Life. I don't generally like heavily slotting powers that rely on my friends to die, but again, Daiso's in the group, so there's that. Hey Daiso, how you doing, buddy? We're getting some good resist out of this, out of Antidote. Let's go ahead and slot up Mind Over Body first, though. Okay. I want to get a little more recharge in here if I can find it. Which, unfortunately, I think means Impervious Skin. Sadly. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. That's too bad. But that gives us an opportunity. Okay? Daiso, hey, if you're going to play a role, play it to the best of your ability. Exactly, man. You have a brand, my friend. And you stay on that brand, and I'm proud of you for it. Okay, so we're going to pick up our 5%. Thank you very much. And on top of that, we'll grab an extra 3% global defense. This is 3% to everything. Awesome. Antidote, we're going to do the same exact thing. Okay? Going back into Impervious Skin again. Going to pick up that crispy 5% on the recharge. But we're going to look for some other procs. Look at that. Psionic and Status Resist, kind of cool. But Unbreakable Guard has some max HP for us. Pretty neat. We can get some Psionic Resist from Impervium Armor as well. So it's kind of this one, and then Gladiator's Armor is what we really want, though. We're going to get an extra 3% off. Awesome, right? How's our recharge looking? 176%. So nice. This is good. Now, what is nice here, we've got a little more leeway because there's nothing we're trying to keep up like constantly other than Antidote, which has you know, it's an insignificant cooldown. So, you know, it's a fire and forget. It's not one of those big global buffs like Accelerate Metabolism and Chrono Shift. So, can we live with that much defense, that much recharge? Yeah, probably. So I think what we're going to do now is just kind of, we might accept that. We could add a third enhancement slot to Hasten. Boom. Hasten is now completely permanent. Look at what we just did, guys. So awesome. And on top of that, we have 18 more slots. So let's see what we can get out of Weave, shall we? Okay, we can't 6 slot for recharge time, unfortunately. So what I think we're going to do, we're looking at 5 slotting here. We can pick up some, I don't really like that. Let's not do that. Endurance discount doesn't really wow me. A damage buff to all sounds pretty cool from Shield Wall. Why don't we look at that? Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. Not doing the procs for health? I mean, we could. Oh, down here? Yeah, we probably will. We probably will. I think we're going to have enough room. Can also get a 5% resist all, which I think is huge. Let's go ahead and grab that. So going back, let's look again at our totals. Look at where we are already, you guys. Check this out. 20% ranged and AoE defense, 15% melee, it's kind of weak. We want to go up a little bit on that. Look at our resists. Look at those resists. So nice. Okay. Now, Weaken, what can we do here? Let's take a look. I would like to get a little more melee resist if I can find it. Or melee defense, rather. We can get some range defense out of this. Get a little more recharge time. Maybe. Put a point into health because Daiso reminded us. Miracle's recovery buff. Awesome. And we already got the preventative maintenance. Panacea had one too, right? Yeah. Extra hit points, extra endurance. Love it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Venomous Gas, what do? You are my big debuff. Awesome. Okay. Minus resist, minus damage, minus all, minus to hit. That sounds fun. I like it a lot. I might throw another recharge in Elixir of Life just because. I've got 9 slots left to go. I can't do anything really with Victory Rush, so I'm just going to not care. Which leaves us with Weaken, which does need an accuracy check, so we're definitely going to want something accurate in there. So Weaken's in there, Venomous Gas. That's a toggle around us. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say we probably want minus defense. Unless we can find some melee defense over here. Or melee, yeah, melee defense. Some good resist, that's cute. No. No, there's really not a lot to be had out of that. That's unfortunate. Same, oh, actually, Weaken's got accurate to hit debuff, so we might be able to find something there. Again, more AoE, more range defense, that's kind of cute. And in Venom, we've got accurate defense. Yeah, accurate defense debuff. We're a little limited here. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad about that. Okay, what else do we want? Let's take a look here. Fortunately, one thing I do know is that we're gonna have enough defense to just put you well into the soft cap, so that's no problem. Dump okay. Do we want to buff Voltaic Sentinel more? We could do that. That's more range defense versus... Get some more AoE. Yeah, let's get some more AoE defense. There we go. Okay. Cool. We could try 6-slotting a few of these things. Dominate, we're just going to not care a lot about unless there's some major defense I can find someplace. Gladnet? More recharge on it. It's interesting because some of these just don't really feel like they need a lot. Got accurate to hit debuff and accurate defense debuff. Let's try and see what we can get out of like 5 slots here. Well, actually, no. We want that. So we're gonna go ahead and 6-slot this to pick up some extra defense or extra melee defense. Because I like things to be balanced, because that's how I play. Okay. And that's going to leave us with 3 slots to go. Let's just move around just a minute. All right. Okay. Global accuracy is not bad. Global recharge time's not bad. I think I'm going to be okay with just going for a recharge here. And... pick up a little bit if we go to 5 slots. Why don't we... let's pull this and go 5 slots and weaken and call it a day. Now maybe we'll go here. Accuracy recharge. Yeah. I want to pull that back. Just enjoy our recharge time. And go here. All right, that's build. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We'll hit save as. Okay, Zaldra, V1. All right, Zaldra, remind me, if you would, Actually, let's go ahead and just get that posted now. Documents. That was our corruptor. Electrical. Okay, Zaldra, if you're on my Discord, I'm going to go ahead and post this. In the COH channel. And there you go. We got a build. Market as completed. There we go. Done. Boom. All right. Now, I see we are forming up. Got it? Awesome. Oh, Grant, you're just on, right? I'm like, you're on a little early, but no, I get why. Working on the costume? Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, bud. Yeah, let's let you finish that up, and we'll try it out tonight. Sound good? And, yeah, so... You're waiting for me, actually? Okay, cool, sweet. Awesome. Sounds good. We'll get to as much of the band together as possible. Dawnbreaker, are you feeling like freeming it up tonight? Hopefully we'll get a blue thing and a Lord Strange as soon as possible as well. And then our powers can combine and we can become Captain Wait, nope, sorry. Well, this sounds rad. What gets really crazy too? Yeah, you've got them in. Awesome. What gets really crazy? You didn't get invited into the super group. Let's fix that. What gets really crazy is I didn't do anything with your incarnate powers. That's when things just go completely bananas, and I'm all about it. It's great. Read some fortunes while we're waiting. Oh, here's a question. With incarnates like the HP debuff one, do they stack? I think so. Generally speaking, in City of Heroes, there are almost no exceptions. There are very, very precious few exceptions to the rule of as long as it's from a different source, it stacks. Vengeance, I know, is one that Vengeance doesn't stack. I don't think Victory Rush stacks, but almost anything else, you can stack it. Hey, we're getting somewhere. I love it. We actually have a melee tank tonight. That was one thing that cracked me up last night. Last time we were playing is like we spent most of the night with no melee characters. And it's still like well, yeah, I mean, but we didn't need them. So, you know, great big barrel full of who cares, right? Tails, you can get on if we're doing something. Yeah, let's Topic chemist, but no, we don't. Oh, I don't know about that. Where's that coming from, man? Or Bud? Still trying to figure out what you want to do for your incarnate. Have alpha. Jesus, man. Okay, fine. Tails, let me put a pin in that for a bit, bud. Because there's a chance we could have the entire team on tonight. So if we do, then they get the top priority there, but we will see. So I'll tell you what, let's cycle back to that. Probably in about an hour, I'll know for sure if we're getting everybody. And if not, then we'll have a spot. As soon as Zaldra gets out of the costume creator, we can at least get to do the level up bonanza again. Actually, no. When did I want to do the missions you created? As soon as the team is actually leveled up, that'd be great. Yeah, because we're literally gonna have a level 1 character tonight, so probably not tonight, but probably with sometime within the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Remember to get the XP stuff from the pay-to-win? Yes, absolutely. If anybody doesn't have the XP stuff from the pay-to-win vendor already turned on, make sure you're doing that very soon. Dawnbreaker, I'm not sure about getting 30 levels in the last sitting, but we can certainly try. I'd be happy with 10, actually, at this point. Hey! You got 8 and 1. Yeah. You went from 40 to 48, and that wasn't 4 hours either. That was the crazy thing about that. So that was pretty cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and we can get started while Zaldra's finishing up. And then we'll get you in as soon as your costume is funky fresh. Let's jam. Go! Warm door. Warm door! Isn't there a way to auto-accept buffs? Most of them, yes, I think so, but... Ooh, I got quick reflexes? I'll take that. Bonus recharge time? Why not? Alright. Buff them up, everybody! Okay, so the Cray left. They got tired of waiting, huh? Oh no, not a Paragon Protector. Bye. Like, I thought there were some idiots just like, oh wow, ooh. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Get our combos built up again here. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Some more buffage going. Hey, rats. First ding of the night. There will be more. There's an elite back here, guys. One down, 18 to go. Fantastic. Did someone like run past this? Oh god. Alright. Fine, we're doing this. Ooh! Toys! I like it. Nope. Stop getting dizzy, RK. I see you. Having more like some of you guys were talking about like what you wanted to do with your incarnate slots, and there's certainly an argument to be made for more copies of Clarion. Go, Mr. Choppers! Daiso, I see you. Don't think that I don't. Trying to buff the team. Hey, there's another level. so we are... Oh, hello. Whoa. Ah! Get over here. There. I like how that elite thinks he's gonna do in. This is okay. Yep, this is upstairs. But I hear more combat. Oh! Starters, I think I'm all up. No, I'm not. I got a grant. Ow. Rude. Why do they keep running away from me? What is going on? Oh, there's nonsense going on up here? Okay, I'm in. This is what I wanted from this group. just a bunch of cybernetic goobers with mushrooms on their heads, unable to do anything, slowly getting burned down and watered and all sorts of other hilarity. Have a Zelda yet? We've not. Let's get as many effects on the screen as we can, right? Ow, quit it. Ow, quit it. Don't do that. Don't hit me. Hurrying, sir. Don't worry, man. Daughter, you take your time. You take your time, it's no big deal. I was just doing a check because I didn't want to leave you out. Now, if we were doing Dillo Squad, I would be very cross with you for spending any time at all in the costume trader, because that goes against one of the fundamental rules of Dillo Squad. Which we do need to do at some point. Dillo Squad's funny. I feel like we've been standing on this platform for a while, but they keep sending us Protector Elites to beat up. Is that everybody? We get them all. I think we got them all. We can probably go to the elevators. Looks good. Sweet. There we go. This literally just an elevator floor? Oh, no it is not. Hi guys. Hey, go, go. Man, these elites take a little bit more elbow. Hey, nice. Another band of bozos? No. Okay. I heard a blinky. Where's the blinky? Oh boy. Ooh, fun. Cardinal rule of FREEM team is just whenever possible, get back to the giant clump. If you can, bring some friends with you. And more water. Boop. Oh, I see Daiso diving. Nice. Gonna figure out what all the yowling was. It's Arceus dog. Yes. He's a good boy. This is my favorite part. We're in the middle of all this nonsense. I'm just going to go ahead and click a blinky. That's one. I'm going to go and click another blinky. Two. There's the third one. There it is. Oh, it's a bad idea, bud. This guy chose violence. Oops. Hey, we won the video game. Go team. Which one was this one? Ooh, yes. Meow. Doggo. see, what levels you guys now? You're getting there. Cool. Well, yeah, each of the Lobies got, well, Lobies, but each of the non-50s got 2 levels in that last mission, so that's pretty cool. Chain holding a fake Nem to keep it from putting the shield up is so delightful. More buffs. Well, I don't know what buffs Grant's running, but he's got 8 of one of them, so that's fun. Good stuff. Ooh! Big splash! So satisfying. You know what? I think it's time for Deflator Mouse and Mr. Chompers to make an appearance. Get them, guys. God. So much control in this group. Nope. Hey! We have a Zelda! Let's go! Come on in, there's definitely not a whole bunch of robots waiting to beat you up. It'll be fine. Oh, Zaldra, if you're listening in, don't forget to pick up your XP buffs at the pay-to-win vendor in Atlas Park before you hop in. Uh-oh, Daiso's pulling again. Okay, vulnerable again? Yes, he is. Boop. Oh, hey, there's friendos here. Nice! You know, I love when the ambushes just come to us. It's so helpful. Flash! Uh-oh. Dawnbreaker's buffing the team, everybody. Hooray! Zaldra, you just got in here, and you've already got 2 levels? Oh, that's great. Nope, make it 3. Pain train number 9. Oh no! It's okay, we got him back for you, buddy. Beep, 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 beep. The box to beat up left? Oh, bummer. Hey! Nice. Oh, wow. Alright. Gotta redo your buttons after this layout. This character's a mess to your cold compared to Cold Ice. Yeah, that'll happen. Okay, well, I've only got one here. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, yes, please. Whoop. Let's see. How many levels did you get in there? That was 4 levels and you were only there, barely there at all, Zelda? That's awesome. You guys ever get the feeling you're being watched? Ooh, very buzzy. I like it. I haven't gotten to see your, Very cool. I get the idea. I dig it, Zelda. Very nice. Very, very nice. Awesome. The game is telling you something plus resist plus defense. Nice. I'm just gonna text Jamie just to make sure, because I know he's not on Discord at the moment, so there we go. Oh, I left. So hopefully we'll get to add another member of our merry band here, which will come with some pre-installed damage output, which will be nice. There's a level for Zaldra. So many mushrooms. And up and down. There we go. Levels. get in the front? Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh no, Zelda's in a cage! Or not Zelda, Dawnbreaker. Alright, we'll get that covered soon enough. While we're doing that, boop, there we go. Nice 4. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Oh, hey, it actually went off. Sweet! I did not expect I'd actually get what I wanted out of that. I figured I would have lost my judgment power there. It's always a bummer. You never like to see it. But I didn't. Nope. I love when we bring a level 1 in here and I'm just like, I love checking where they wind up. Always fun. Yep. Oh, I am not passing this up. Chummalama, chummalama. Just keep coming. What do they want? Where are they from? What do they need? Hey. I just think it's fun. Buff's going. Because you need Caltrops. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Well, we will definitely have at least 7 members of our merry band in about 20 minutes. So that's awesome. Oh, hey, it's Silent Blade. I wish that they would make these, like, elite bosses or AVs with the right settings. Alright. Beware the spooters! Defeat the Arachno's Punisher. Okay, done. I think we just need to wait for her to finish monologuing and then we can bounce. Memory serves. Yup, there it is. Alright, let's see where we got, where you guys are on your level. 10 levels for Zaldra. Fantastic. Alright, what else we got here? Oh boy. Almost 34. Nice, Dawnbreaker. Nice! This is nice and local. I like it. Ooh, very nice. I like this guy over here. We got the base locked down. You don't. Hold. Oh, you could turn this power off on me a little while ago. That's not nice. Alright, as is tradition, guys, it's about 2 hours in. It's time for my normal break, so I'm going to let these guys see if they can find a way to get me killed while I'm gone. Leave you with some music, top-tier chair gameplay, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I'm alive. I'm disappointed. So disappointed. Oh, I see what they did. You goobers. You goobers. Uh-huh. Did you really? Oh my... How? What? How? That's not the way that's supposed to go. You're supposed to get me killed, not the other way around. I thought you all just left the mission. Alright then. Daiso the Effervescent tried to get us all killed. Okay. Apparently you did a real Daiso special. And, oh, you gotta love Blast Furnace in the background just going, yay, good job. Oh dear. My word. Gunslingers, huh? Okay. RK, you tried to save him? Oh no. Hang on, let's wait for Zeldra. Oh, by the way, Zeldra, if, I did change your role in the Discord, so you are in the FREEM team now on the Discord, which gives you access to some of the some channels and stuff like that. So if you want to be hop on voice comms, you're more than welcome to. Stunned, frozen, knocked back, stunned, and frozen again. Woo! That's okay, though, because we're going to level Zeldra up, and then Zeldra can provide mez protection. Now go. Ruff, ruff. Oh, good pooch. Oh, so you have someone to blame when you get stunned? I don't know about that, Daiso. Did we lose radio contact with Zeldra? I'll go check. I'll be right back. Look. Boop. Zeldra, are you among us? Oh, okay, there we go. Leveling so you have more than one ability? I mean... Okay. Fair. Good stuff. Hey, alright! Here's everybody. Let's do it. You know, what would have been smarter, but I didn't do it because I'm not that smart, is, go Rularoo before I fire off all my buffs, but that's okay. I'll get buff later. No problem. Robot! Come on, give me the monkey power. Boo. I got an actual buff. Hey, Gretz. Go, go. Nice. I love all the people leveling have a ding right now. That's so cool. Ken Espo, what server is this? We are on Torchbearer on the Homecoming servers. And also welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm not missing out on this. Yes! Nice, you love Homecoming? Me too. I've missed being able to stream on it. So I'm very glad they changed the rules last week. So that makes me so happy. I'm glad to be back. It's been fun, just because I'd kind of taken a break from the game. Yeah, oh yeah. That's why I'm here. Oh yeah. Like literally last Thursday. So it's pretty new. Yeah, it's super awesome. Because there's a lot of people I've missed hanging out with, and it's nice to see them again. So it's been pretty cool. Whoop. Boom! Love that attack. So you mentioned in particular you love Homecoming. Have you made the rounds with other servers as well? Gunslayer up there. Oh, that guy's having a bad day. One of the servers allows you to 6-slot every... Give me some build challenge. All right. Well, we got one. Doesn't, yeah. Yeah, I like the pacing on I mean, I haven't had any, I've enjoyed Homecoming. It feels like, you know, everything I enjoyed about the live servers without some of the things that live servers have to do to stay in business. So that's cool. You know, I really like that. Ooh, freak show. Nice. You like that it's live? Like me too. Me too. Easy. Steady. Oh, okay. Let's see if we're getting that. Not quite. Okay. Soon. Navigationally impaired? No problem. No problem. That's one of the things I really love about this game in general is just it's so, like, chill. You know? Like, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll get you on the buffs on the next round. Come on in, soak some XP. It's all good. Enjoy. I think we're getting pretty close to critical mass. So I think I may stop on over and see what kind of chirps are happening in the Discord. Hey, go me! Thanks. Also, stop me if you've heard this one before, but congrats to Zeldra. Not seeing a wild Jamie just yet. Let me hop over and say hi to those guys. Also, again, Dawnbreaker Zaldra, I never want you guys to feel any pressure to talk or even listen in on Discord unless you want to, but that is an option for you guys if you would like it. What's up, gamers?
Hey. How's it going? Hey.
Hey, hey, what's up? Dude, new mic sounded mighty crispy there, Jamie.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like it. What I really love is that it's very on brand for your username.
It is. Interesting thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Apparently, blue is Logitech.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, a lot of those like boutique widget companies are starting to buddy up with bigger groups. Like Elgato makes a lot of streamer gear, and they are buddied up with Corsair nowadays.
Yeah, I just found it amusing as I was installing it, and I'm like, oh, it says Logitech signed the driver.
Oh yeah. There you are. Get in this group.
Alright. What's the plan?
Just smashing
Make sure no
bozos,
one
leveling up the
escapes.
rookies, man. Building out the team. This is the most FREEM we've been since the restart.
Ugh.
Feels good, man.
Apparently, I found a whole different business.
That sounds fun. Voltaic steam. Just checking out our names here.
Yeah, we got Zaldra as the newest member, or Zaldra 5 to be precise, as the newest member of our team of Silly. Filling out the final slot of the Electric Poison Corruptor. Mm-hmm. I hear a Blinky.
Oh, Flambeau.
Blinky, Blinky, Blinky. Blinky! RK's dog is blocking the door. Good doggo.
Who let the dogs out? Oh, freaks!
Yep, I knew you'd be happy about this one. Okay.
Oh, Super Show, how I missed you.
Right? God, it's just fun being back, man. Such a good video game.
Let's see.
Let's get this group. And this group.
Nice.
That group.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, let's see what this one does. I don't remember. Oh, that's the big boom. That's
Oh, your
good.
buttons.
Well, I didn't play with my incarnate powers the other night because we were lower level. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're just running tips right now. Easier that way.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, which was the big boom on there? Because, you know.
Nice.
I mean, I feel like for what we're doing, I don't need to worry about the rest.
No, not really.
I mean, because I feel like the pets will just get in the way.
I mean, if we're in an open enough room, I will absolutely summon the eyeball. But yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like as a routine thing, I'm just not going to clutter things up with it. But you know,
sure.
if there's a good reason to, oh yeah.
Going to find more friends.
Excellent. God, that was delightful. That was a really fun pull.
Blinky.
Oh no, you're not taking these guys out of this delightful phone booth, sir. No, 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 no.
I'm just bringing in the new corner.
Oh, Flambeau's in here. See if we can click on her before. Oh, yep, got her. Okay, cool. I actually managed to click on Flambeau. Bye.
Wait, we're placing bombs?
We're vigilantes, so we're doing something to
I'm
stop the
very
freak show.
naughty. I have no idea which I am right now. Actually, I'm probably a vigilante, so I can easily go between the sides.
Yep.
But I don't know.
I haven't changed any of that yet.
Well, this is my old character, so,
No.
Blinky.
yeah.
Blinky. Woo, button.
Next.
Woo, button.
Oh, man. Art, psychics, and you.
Ooh, fun. Scanning clad women. Yay.
Alright, I'm gonna run one more at +3, but we have quite a few 50s in the team now, so I'm thinking, depending on how this goes, but probably we're gonna crank it up to +4 after this. You has been warned.
Engage Afterburner.
Yeah, that's a cool thing they did.
I like it. I'm not sure it's, you know, worth the power slot, really, but, you know, it's fun and cool, so whatever.
You got it for free with Fly.
Oh, is it free now?
Yeah, when you turn on Fly,
And,
that extra tray shows up.
they basically, to replace the afterburner, they gave you the flight equivalent of combat jumping. Up you.
Ooh, carnies. Fun.
Mm-hmm. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, now that we actually have both of the tanky types in the group, oh god. Yeah, no, we're going to +4. Forget this, no. I'm just gonna...
Popped my,
I'm just making the adjustment right now.
I just popped my incarnate ability, but yeah.
No, no, no. We're going to +4.
I mean, Actually, let me look for a second here. What was I soloing at? Yeah, I was soloing at +3 times 8.
Yeah. Oh, we were already at ×8 because there's just no reason not to.
So, you know, that's but you know, so I'm like, yeah, +4 times 8, whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't know about the people who are lower level.
They'll be fine.
Ooh.
They'll be fine.
And even if they're not, they'll be fine.
Totally fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. What could happen?
How are you?
I'm spreading a mind virus. Please excuse. Hey,
Look at that
Mr.
hot
Chompers, you want to get
hallway.
involved there, bud? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go spread some more mind virus.
That's a beautiful hallway.
Oh, I'm missing out on the beautiful hallway. I'm missing out on the beautiful hallway. Sounds fun. Ooh, I like it.
So, G, you're playing the other rad tanker, it looks like.
Yep.
How you liking it?
It's fun so far.
I think it's a great set. Like, I love my electric brute back in the day, and you know, this kind of serves that same general purpose, can do anything character.
Yep. I mean, I haven't played it outside of this yet, so I don't have a feel for what it's like by itself.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
can
was
do
soloing
some
+3 times 8.
crazy stuff with IOs on a rad tanker.
Yeah, Rad and Bio are broken. They are literally broken power sets.
That's what we do, man. What we
Well,
do.
they come out of the box broken is what I
Yes.
mean.
With just IOs, you can basically turn the ult on radiation for a tanker into just a place to dump IOs. Like, you never actually need to cast it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Healer brute. I have to keep using my heal power. I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
get those heal beads done.
Why not?
Hey, where is everyone?
I'm just saying,
I got friends coming.
Ooh, cool.
it amuses the heck out of me that my brute is the one who has the most healer badges that I've ever gotten. I have judged them as unworthy. Somewhere in here is the Master Illusionist. There she is.
No,
Oh, this one has a name.
It's just firing AoEs until something dies.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is basically what I do. I keep firing AoEs as much as I can, but I do like to try to actually find the big thing we're beating up and put the single targets on it.
Yeah, that's one reason why for Zaldra's electric build, I'm like, yeah, we don't need to bother with a bunch of single target attacks.
Electric Brute, or
No, electric
Oh, the
poison corruptor.
yeah.
Mission's not complete. We got carnies to beat up.
Well, you know, this used to be a fun house. Now it's filled with evil clowns.
All right, we're done.
We're not done.
This Dark Ring
In that door
Dark
at this
Ring
moment.
Mistress.
In that door at this moment. We're done.
There was a Dark Ring Mistress.
Was there?
Still alive.
Crap!
Have you no shame?
I apparently know. I'm sad about
Have
it
you
now.
no shame, sir?
You can see her through the crystal. That's what it was.
I honestly probably couldn't.
Oh.
We've got so many effects going on right now, and yeah.
Ooh, I like the backpack on Pyrolumina there.
Yeah.
All I have to say is, Thank God it's 2020 or 2021 because my computer back in the day could not handle this.
Yeah, I ran a mothership raid and barely chugged it all, even during the final bit of it the other day on the weekend. Which we totally need to do that at some point. That'd be fun.
Word.
I wonder if we'd be able to one team it.
No.
That's a tall order, but I will totally try it. Well, okay, to give you an idea, before the power sets that we're currently using were even available, like any of them, except for like the blast power sets, on live, we managed to single team the Lambda Incarnate Trial. So we walked in there with 8 people and had no trouble at all.
Bad puppy.
Who let the dogs out?
Ooh, these are proper Nazis.
They are. Isn't it wonderful to have proper Nazis to kill?
Yep. You know, if this came out today, Fox would be all over this game.
All right, let's not with that. Let's play video games.
Alta.
Rogues Gala. Oh, right, we're doing this. Okay, I remember this one now.
Watch out for backpacks.
Oh, it's Maelstrom! It's Maelstrom!
More
Aww.
Nazis to kill.
Oh, I just got to shake his hand.
So you guys realize we're not in here for us. We're in here for 2 people we need to level up.
I don't understand. We're in here to kill Nazis. Does anything else matter? I mean, the only thing better than killing Nazis is killing zombie Nazis. Speaking of that, apparently the Blood Rain games have been remastered and are available on good old games.
Eh,
I love those games back in the day.
Those were just so gratuitous.
yeah.
I mean, fun, but gratuitous.
They made a movie out of that. It was...
No,
Well,
they did not make a movie out of that. They made a movie, you know, in theory based on that.
Well, it was an Uwe Boll flick, so what do you want?
Well, I wanted zombie Nazis. You know what I did not get? And why the movies were terrible?
Well, you got a vampire.
No zombie Nazis.
You got a vampire.
Wasn't quite good enough.
Are any of his movies
No.
good enough?
No.
No. There's his movies. Oh, Daiso's buffing the team.
Damn it.
Good God. No, never mind. What the actual? Okay.
Well, what I do is skip a couple groups, put debuffs, and then run back through everything.
Uh huh.
Hey, dude,
How'd that work out?
you got problems over here? Oh,
They put me to sleep and then insta-killed me. Because everything dropped.
Well, that happens.
Sounds like a personal problem.
They'll do that. Hey, more leveling.
nice. Ooh, I judge him as unworthy. Well, we're down to enough bad guys, a small enough number of bad guys that I definitely can keep them all aggroed.
You know, I haven't actually noticed the increase in levels.
Wait, you increased the level?
Yes.
These are 54, 55s.
Yeah, but only a little bit.
Don't worry, I destroyed the crate of bomb triggers. I'm sure that was safe.
I need a corner
Just the
maelstrom.
trigger.
Oh,
Oh
boo!
no! The worst room in the game.
Oh, boo! Sad about it. Right though, I've got electricity. Feels good.
So who are we missing at this point?
We are missing Lord Strange, who hasn't been feeling well, so I don't know if we're gonna see
Oh,
him
that's
tonight.
right. I saw the stuff about. Not
Yeah,
feeling well.
sad about that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, maybe we'll get him for Friday, or for Thursday rather.
That'd be cool.
Darkogen. Hey, Darkogen, what's up? How are you tonight?
Are we going down or are we going up?
Both.
Oh, there's a lot of guys downstairs. I'm going to them.
Welcome in, friendo.
I don't remember.
Oop. Okay. Okay. This room bites.
Praetorians down here, so what?
Working on trying to get a free company estate on 14.
Yeah.
Very difficult. Ooh.
I should not play with things with holds and sleeps.
Yeah, I've seen those being pretty expensive,
Interesting.
huh?
Clockwork boss.
Oh, there's Maelstrom.
Just like to point out, I did call the 90% increase dice of deaths.
I gotta give him that. He did call it. Perhaps.
Oh,
There's
it's
more
a
upstairs for you guys.
it's a
More
timing thing.
levels.
Huh?
Woohoo! More to kill.
Do they like just
if I
put
can
some on the
remember that
market and then it's just a race to who can get them first?
For the other.
Oh, hey, look at all these guys. Hey, guys, how you doing? Oh, anybody else want to attack? Anybody else want to come in range, please? Oh, there we go. Boom!
Issue is that the timer on it when it's available is invisible. There's a lot of so we're just like, oh no! Oh. That does sound difficult. Well, good luck. I hope you're able to get it. I know that's always a big thing and it's fun and cool, so. Plots released when the owner moves to a new plot or they don't enter
You
the
know, if you
property
want to play
for
with things that have bolts
45
and stuff, you
days.
can always just,
Wow.
take a break 3 or 2 before you go engage them.
I don't have it in my tray.
It sounds like a problem.
Jamie, if you tell him how to live, we're not going to get vengeance bait. Stop it.
Oh, good point.
There are
Never
rules.
mind.
No,
Oh,
I'd
I just
still
fell
get
all the way
vengeance.
down. Okay. I think we're pretty cleaned out here.
Woo button?
Woo button!
There's nothing about that room that's any good.
Nope. Except that it's empty and we're leaving it.
No, that room was good when it was full of Nazis. Because we got to kill a lot of Nazis. That was good.
Sorry, wait, what? Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Is that knives?
Getting a whole new housing district with 6.1. Okay, likely January-ish to free up more
It
plots.
is
Nice.
nice.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Knives.
Caltrops.
Freaking caltrops.
Better than sleeps and holds.
No. Caltrops are the worst. Especially because half of my powers don't work when I'm flying. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know that, G, there are definitely powers that you really want that do not work if you are hovering.
Which ones don't work when you're hovering? I mean, I'm not gonna hover anyway, but I'm just curious.
Some of the your toggles don't work, like the one that drops the patch and stuff. I don't remember.
No, I don't even have that one yet.
Oh, it is strong and ready. I mean, if you like, you know, a few, what does it say? Minor dot, foe minus defense.
Yeah.
And then the other one is taunt minus hit minus defense plus self-retard. You know, kind of important powers.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oops. Hit that button. There we go. Okay. One day I will give 14 a shake at some point. I just, now that I'm back here, it's hard to think of playing another MMO or really another game. I guess I still do a little bit in Ark every morning, just to check on my dinosaurs and stuff, but...
Somebody else's judgment is unworthy.
Oh god, I've got a hard cap damage bonus. Oh, that's amazing. I think that's Dawnbreaker doing a lot of that now. Now that we've got Dawnbreaker and RK with their buff the teams fully tricked out. That is a lot of damage. Like, with that damage bonus, I would not need damage enhancements in my powers. If I do 3 things, 1, you should make the character on the Ether Data Center.
Ooh.
2, you should recruit a friend. 3, retrial. I see you, Darkogen. I see what you're up to, buddy. I think my character was on Primal Behemoth. I had a white mage I was working on. You get an awesome mount of your recruit. Your intentions are revealed.
I'm on to you. I suspected already, but now we know.
Oh, I see somebody talking about Final Fantasy 14 over there.
Twintania, the dragon that spins and... Ooh, very cool.
You doing okay there, RK? You look a little out of it.
Just a little bit.
Was it this one guy?
Apparently.
I was stunned and held, so I had nothing up.
Oop, oop. Let's go down this or up this. Is it up this? Oh. See how many guys can I pull down to everybody else?
Dang it.
Hey, everybody. Where are we going? Oh, here's a good spot. See, Comment Boy, it's a good spot to gather up. Do something dumb.
Well, that does sound like a very cool mountain there, Ooh, that was a good judgment. Oh, okay. Oh no! Dawnbreaker! Dawnbreaker has buffed the team. Proceed to detonate Dawnbreaker.
Ow.
Grant is trying to also buff the team, but not in a timely manner, for verily, we've buffed the team already.
Gotta have
Grant,
the,
we didn't need
you know,
two vengeances there, so if you could time your deaths a little bit more effectively. Let's, coordinate this, man. We are a team. There's a way it works. Ooh, a Blinky. This is gonna be fine. Oh yeah! Don't worry about it, Dawnbreaker. Death is just another way of helping your teammates with this group.
We must take pride in it.
Right? Alright, so we just need Sister Yocasta at this time. I'm always so bad at getting out of I don't know why I am, but... Aha!
Yeah, this
way.
particular one, there's a way out of, and I don't remember what we're missing.
This way. There we go.
All right. How do you get there?
There were stairs. I used the stairs.
That's not helpful.
Well, when you have a choice of using the stairs or not, now you know what you should do. Use them.
He's still lost.
Ooh, I know. I know what to do.
Oh dear. Never a good thing when Tyson... No. Oh no! Something bad's about to happen.
Everyone's here.
Dude. I would have expected there to be more bad guys here because everybody's standing over here.
I love the Blade of Artemis that's in like full invis, and it's like, yeah, no, we can still see you.
so speed
Fun.
boosted that I don't even really notice the Caltrops.
Yeah, that's the best part. Got enough defense and enough status prot that sometimes it's just not even a thing. And remember, we don't have any kineticists in this group. And we're still zooming around. Oh, I found Yocosta. Hello. Hey, more grats.
Oh, blue button.
Blue button. More mission.
So what level is our new guys?
Let's take a look. I haven't checked in a little bit. Let's see. We got, so we've picked up 23 levels so far for Zaldra 5. Dawnbreaker's up 6 from 30. And Grant, I think, is up almost 10.
Nice.
Okay. What's this
There's
one?
a trainer right around the corner.
Ooh, we haven't fought these guys in a while.
I'm gonna go level real quick here.
All right.
Bounds is right here.
Galley Brawler right here.
What?
Yeah.
He used to be my trainer in Galaxy City. Because I would lag out too much in AP.
Yep. I'll go ahead and summon the bus as soon as you guys are done leveling. So just let me know. Hey, Dawnbreaker, you can level up right here at Back Alley Brawler. No, I don't want to use that yet, guys. We're waiting for people to level. But go ahead. Okay, this thing's just gonna be active for a little bit.
Where do you come at? Here we go.
Okay, I'll go ahead and hop in the thing. I always love that the mission transporter, like the animation you see, is you leaving the mission when you finish it up.
Yep.
Wow,
Not my fault. Not my fault.
that was me. I did that. Pretty fun watching that Ion Judgment just go running down the hall.
Pretty cool. Like, I have no regrets on my PBAOE, whichever one that is, but,
I mean, most of them are pretty good. Ion's really cool. It just sucks if the thing you were trying to get doesn't, like, dies before at the wrong time in the animation cycle, because then nothing happens. That's one reason I really like Pyronic. Just because that thing's going off, period.
yeah, I have Void, which is the PBAOE.
Oh, sure. And it makes good sense to have Void for you.
Yep. No, it works really well, given that I like to be in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I like to get stuck in with the boys.
There you go, Darkogen. We are full service around here. You bet, man. I hope you enjoy. Game's great. Actually, I think you would have needed a new download anyway, if I'm not mistaken. So, works out.
At some point, I need to think about what I actually need to spend all the incarnate credits on.
You can buy enhancements and stuff with your incarnate threads, I think, or merits or something.
With merits, you definitely can.
So you can use it for
No,
another character if your current character is already fully built.
I don't remember. I feel like I have not fully done all of the incarnate stuff, but I have not even looked at to figure out what I need to do yet.
Sure.
Threads are like the first level incarnate.
Yep.
Darkogen used to play in Homecoming, not sure when he lost it. I mean, yeah. Well, they switched from the tequila launcher anyway, so...
Recovery rates. Is that the death mages?
I'm not sure when they did that, because it had been like 2 years since I played.
Dark, negative energy.
Right. Yeah.
I know they
They moved on to a more
there's
bespoke
also,
launcher.
The ice in there.
Launcher change was last year? Okay. Thank you, Dawnbreaker.
No.
Wasn't sure.
I'm not sure about this group yet. I'm not getting the blue damage cap on damage buff on the group. It's a little disappointing.
You may not be hitting brute damage cap, Jamie, but I actually did hit defender damage cap earlier.
Well, I mean, that's like, what, 2?
300. 300%. Yeah. We don't have any kinetics, so that's not going to happen without you aggressively brooding, which I know is not actually a problem for you. I'm
actually sitting basically always at, close
There you
to
go.
max when we're fighting.
Yeah. Now, the trade-off is the entire team will have like around 30 to 40% resist all.
That doesn't suck.
Yeah, without their own powers. So, it's not quite as tasty for brute damage, and the rest of it is pretty nice. Like, the entire team will have around 150% damage buff. Up all the time, along with a plus 25 to hit, which comes with an endurance discount, and that is one power that 2 people have. The entire team will also have a 130% pre-hastened recharge rate buff, 10 points of magnitude status protection, around 35-ish, maybe 40%. I think it's 35-ish. Resist all, including psionic.
That doesn't suck.
Yeah, the debuffing is also just off the charts crazy. So, endurance recovery as well, of course. It's a very strong group. A very, very good potential. Hopefully, Strange Legend starts feeling better so we can get the whole crew in. I would really love to see this group at its, full power. Darkogen, yeah, last on tequila. Yeah, it was for me too. I had when I wound up getting the new launcher when I got my new computer, which was a few months ago now. Otherwise, I would still just be on tequila on the old machine. But now the old machine is the stream machine. Yay!
was saying something about tequila is not the way to log in. Should I be doing something else?
Still, oh, you can still use tequila. Okay.
The Homecoming has their own launcher now.
Yeah, when I reinstalled it and just downloaded that, it was really.
So I
Is
still
there a
use
reason to
tequila.
switch off? Is there a good reason to switch off of tequila, or is it just going to keep working and I can keep going with it?
Should still work.
Yeah.
Unless they change something up. Something
You
major.
haven't
up.
been able to get Vidiot maps
But I
working
doubt
with the
they'll
new
do
launcher,
that.
but you suspect you unpacked to the wrong location. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dawnbreaker! Thank you for your buffs. Yeah, that hit that death mage pretty hard. That was nice. Good kerbloom. Well, that's not the right way. Is it this way? Oh, this is very much the right way. Hi, everybody! Wow.
This way is also the right way.
You can find it a different
Yeah,
right way.
but if you want buffs, you might want to be going the other way. Because everybody else is here.
The small hallway needs giant eyeball.
Giant water splash. Oh god. Oh dear. Daiso. Oh, okay. Well. Never mind then.
Back the other way.
It was only temporarily the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm hearing a blinky right in here.
There are
Vengeance,
3
maybe?
artifacts that we need to secure.
I just hear vengeance.
Yeah, that's... The Vengeance
been
drone
hearing
does
Vengeance, 'cause I don't
give you
think I've
false
heard
positives
that.
on blinkies quite often.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing any of them.
Oh, I forgot. Rock boy.
Yeah, don't forget Terror Shock Jr.
Door.
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 I am not liking where this is headed. Okay.
Oh boy, that's a portal. Portal to hell.
Okay. Up.
Alright.
Another portal.
Hmm? Oh, I see it.
Oh yeah, I
Through the
remember this.
floor, but... Oh yeah, okay. This'll do. Ooh, Behemoth Lord. Free endurance for everyone! This room became very large.
Here's portal in here.
Quite a few portals, actually.
Oh yeah,
We're in a portal-rich environment, you guys.
And octopus has disappeared. It was never there.
Nothing. Oh dear. That's a lot of dudes.
I like it.
This is fun.
Well, we don't get anything from them, but
Pleasure of beating Bob.
I mean, the bosses can be turned into a nice endurance buff if you got Victory Rush available.
I think that's all the portals.
We get all the portals knocked out?
We just need artifacts.
Alright. Trying to remember then, how do we get out of here?
I swear to God, the devs were sadists. At least the map developers were.
Well, this particular room is a really nasty one once you get up here, because there's like 1 or 2 ways to get back to where you need to go. And I just don't remember them anymore.
Hmm.
You know, back when City of Heroes was live, I knew this map like the back of my hand.
Ah, freedom!
How do we get out of here? Somebody know?
Hold on.
Like, I know there's like one
There's
place.
one little door that you gotta go through. That's
I
the
think
door
there's
that we...
Ah, that works.
Yeah, that works too.
Hornbega was pretty bad. Yeah.
Great solution to the problem.
Layer Cake was more frustrating if you were like a melee character that didn't have your travel power yet. Like, that was really frustrating. Totally with you on that.
Right here somewhere.
Linky. Hey. Defeat the artifact thief. I think they're coming around. Yep.
See words.
I see words too, I just don't know where to get to them.
Are they back in the big room? I think they might be back in the big room.
I wonder. Is it up?
No, I'm driving.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, dear.
I'm gonna head back in the hallway where we came in.
Yeah, I got nothing in big room. I don't like this mission anymore.
I feel like some of these, they, like, spawn people on your way out.
Yeah, maybe they're... I'm trying to figure out, like, relative to where we were... No. No. Alright. Trying to figure out, like, relative to where we were,
Incoming. Here. Where I am.
Okay.
I don't know where
A
you
whole
are.
lot of arachnids.
Oh! Something just zapped me. Oh, hi. Moo. I'll just fight this one here. Alright. I almost got him.
Looks like the rest
Okay.
of them went behind me.
I got Mr. Moo.
We've got one Fortunata here.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay. Oh, hi, Mangle.
Oh,
Hey, guys, look, it's Mangle!
You've got that pink teleport thing going on?
Not a realistic support hero.
I used mine already, so.
Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't have my endurance.
Sweet. Let's get the heck out of here. Forget this place.
Did this plan fail? Well, let me explain.
So, anytime you see Circle of Thorns, no.
Fault line, that's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and summon the bus, guys, so...
Oh, what?
The bus! Of course, it doesn't work if people keep moving me around. There we go. Here comes the bus! Get in the bus!
Did you just say, get to the chopper?
I said get in the bus. Very different. Man, I remember when Fault Line was just a hazard zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'd have to wait until night to kill any, whatchamacallits? The, I forgot what they're called.
Oh, Pantheon?
No, the zombie doctors people.
Oh. Yeah.
Ocelot?
Ocelot. So, Numia took forever to do.
This is a heads up, we're having a thunderstorm here, so if I disappear for some reason random like that, that's probably why.
Okay. Thank you. I hope everything's okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's just thundery and like...
Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening.
Ooh, look at quick reflexes. I'll take extra recharge. Thank you.
debuffed their defense.
What?
Dark Green Mistress,
Yeah.
Illusionist.
I mean, I don't know about you, man, but I'm still at like 60% melee defense.
Yeah, Carney's kind of just debuff your defenses and your regen.
Yeah, the DRMs do that pretty heavy. We're split, guys. Just heads up on that. Funny because I always keep the map up, right? And anytime I notice Daiso's health dropping, I'll hit a heal and see what happens. Right? And then when the health doesn't go back up, I look at the map and then I see this arrow just beep, 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 beep. I'm like, alright, yep. Okay. I know what's occurring now. Anyway, not straight eye.
Dude, that time I was above the group.
Jimmy's trying to buff the group.
Alright, Jerry.
He's trying to buff the group. Ah, he's failing at buffing the group.
My defenses were almost negative 100, so...
Listen, you didn't get your damage cap, but how about negative defense cap? Would you like that instead? It's basically the same thing.
The negative defense cap, I wonder. Am I in here somewhere?
Over on the conveyor belt.
Hey, I leveled up! Kill me.
Kind of stoned her when she was flying away.
Oh. Oh, I see.
There's that MI. Nope. There's a DRM still up the stairs.
Yeah, I can definitely tell we have DRM around. My
Got it.
defenses are negative a lot.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is they're using like the auto hit toggle that you get in Dark,
Yeah.
and there's just not a lot you can do about that, especially when the levels are that different. Short of, you know, kill her. But when Zaldra gets buffed up, we'll have a lot of good minus N, so that should be able to drop the toggle. Oh.
Minus end actually semi-viable now. I remember having an electric blaster back in the day and hating minus end.
Mm-hmm.
It does affect me, but it doesn't affect it as much as it would a player, per se.
Oh, the mission is absolutely not complete. There's so much XP in this room. Grant? You good?
I mean, maybe.
Fair enough. There are so many Carney boss pets in the area here.
If you needed the Master Illusionist badge,
Right? Woo! That one traveled. Go ahead and get us some Mez protection here. Seems like that might be the thing to do. Oh, stupid Master Illusionist. He goes unaffected right when I hit my my big AoE.
Here's how they roll.
Downright impolite, really.
That's some sort of edge.
I'm not surprised.
It'd be funny if you got the Master Illusionist one before hitting level 50.
Oh, it's strong, man.
Okay. I like the mushrooms growing out of Master Illusionist. I don't remember what those do anymore.
I actually really love the electric colors that Zaldra chose for their powers. Look really nice. Alright, I think we're good. Check up here, I suppose.
are we 35 yet?
What's that?
We 35 yet?
Are we 35 yet? We're actually getting close.
I think Luna is.
Yeah. No. Aw, boo, bummer, RK. Okay. Sure you want to hold out for the Oh, nope, he's gone. Well, we got this one again. Anybody else have a bus?
I do.
Okay. The
That
team
is
teleporter?
which
Team teleporter.
mission?
Team teleporter.
That's- yeah,
Team transporter. There we go.
That's the one. Alright, RK, thanks for joining us, man. This is fun.
Where's my cursor?
Oh, you can change the size of the cursor.
No, it just literally disappeared.
Right, but if you have the big one, it doesn't tend to disappear as often.
Good to know.
Yeah. Daiso informed us of this, and I made that change, and I've been super happy about it ever since.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I don't lose my cursor nearly as often as I used to. You know, this game wasn't designed with like a 1440 monitor in mind.
Where is that option?
Okay, options, Windows, cursor scale.
Maximize it.
Yeah. Just crank that thing up, it's good.
Such a big cursor now. Looks
Yeah.
cartoonish.
But you need it.
Big chunky cursor.
I'm happy with the levels you guys have gotten so far, this is good.
I'm also happy with the levels I've gotten so far.
I should think, yeah. You're 2 away from having access to your entire primary and secondary power sets. And Dawnbreaker just got their nuke. Like, did finish all their power sets. Zaldra, pretty close actually, all the 7s, I think. God, I still remember so many of like the level breakpoints in this game. That's just funny.
Oh, like layer cake, man. So mention that. I remember that map. That was horrible.
Apparently, you guys are supposed to get an incredible amount of rain, Pete.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it right now.
Yeah.
So I thought if I disappear, this is the storm.
Yeah, they're talking over 6 inches of rain.
So, you know, and I haven't looked as much at it because, you know, I don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Hey, alright, here we are. Buffage! Buffage! Oh, God. Seriously, Dawnbreaker, the Defender version of Overgrowth is so good. God, I love that.
Oh, this is Ghost Widow right here.
We're not actually here to, you know. Alright.
She's stuck.
Seems that way. There we
Oh, there
go.
we go.
Alright. Sad about it. Move on.
Yeah, you leave her after you talk to her.
Yeah.
I learned that.
Oh, crap. Speak with Ghost Widow. Blah, 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 la, 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 la. Yep, okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you. Bye.
that
Oh,
week.
hey, look at that.
Woo! Beep!
Oh, hey, look, on the...
Like, those guys weren't here when we came in the room.
Oh, they're here now. Oh, we're being attacked from behind by arachnos.
Nice. Here.
Oh, hello. I just unlocked the gladiator. Wow. Mr. Moo! I remember back in the day when villains did not have access to regular power pools, could only do the patron power pools. And it was just, yep, okay, we're just all going to take Mr. Moo. Because why not? After all, he is Mr. Moo. This fire tarantula is booking it. Where are you going? Oh, is there more stuff here? Oh, oops.
Split. Oh, we're split. I'm alone. Yeah. Freaking log.
You good?
I'm fine. Just not gonna kill these guys anytime soon. Because, you know, log. This guy, right here. You know the guy.
Alright, we'll just hit him with the ones. Got him. Chumma-lumma, 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 zap! You know, like, I love the look of the water blast powers. They're fun, they're so explosive, and you get some cool screen shake, the sound's really good. But my god, when you're using them on a defender, they're so anticlimactic. It's like, oh, well, that was a lot of sound and fury signifying nothing.
take a while to get used to this absolutely enormous person.
Wow, they give me quick reflexes all the time when I activate the mutation power. I mean, I'm genuinely hoping for the monkey thing just for the lulz, but it never happens. Yep. Moo! Alright. I think we're good? Yeah. Oh, incoming!
Oh. Looks like a dead end. Be a lot more impressed with Ghost Widow if she wasn't just standing around doing nothing.
Yep. She's just kicking it with the triangles, really. Aha! Hello, bozos. Get them, all of them!
No. Looking at that, the mind-controlled Arachnos operative, that would make a cool desk ornament or something like that. Cool statue to have.
Hmm. Nice. All right. Oh God. That was a warm door.
Oh, that.
Hence the summoning of Mr. Chompers and Deflator Mouths. Hey, another grats for Daiso. Very nice. Congrats on 50. Again.
Play with us over here?
It's like cute force field bubble, bruh. Oh, I see a Scrappy Warden.
Yeah. Really hope we can hold it long enough to get past the nice. We're just
Oh, that heal for Dawnbreaker was so well timed. That was awesome. Oh, here comes the... Here's the res. And down.
I love how you can activate your melee power while the person's next to you, and then somebody knocks them back and they go flying halfway across the world. Here's Doc Quantum. And yet, you know, your power still works on them.
Hey, Katavari, a good evening to you. How you doing tonight, bud? How are you feeling? I hope you're doing better.
Stuff on the ground around the corner out of LOS.
Woohoo! Doing all right. Likely got a few months of recovery. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Ugh, that's awful. Man.
Alright, well I think I'm gonna tap out. I am running out of steam here.
Yeah. Alright. Well, hey man, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely.
This was fun.
Oh, I forgot I have Revive Ally. I gotta remember that. Got 30 charges in that. In case we need it.
The Baltic said they just hit 30.
That's awesome. Survive and just be in pain, Catavar? I mean, that's good, but yeah, I can't speak to specifically what you're dealing with, but had similar, like, hey, I'm alive, but it hurts stuff, so I'm sorry.
What's next?
This is a good question about what's next. We've lost quite a lot of our damage output and some of our control, but we can probably... I don't know. Oof. Let's see. Yeah. Why don't we let everybody level up and such. Let's start with that. Yeah.
Probably call
Well,
it
everyone does that.
long too.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting there. It's I don't know why. It's not that late, but I'm getting a little fried. Average recovery is 9.5 to 32 months is a pretty broad set of numbers there, bud. Wow. Eesh. Well, I'm hoping you get more along the 9.5 than the 32. Jeez, man, I'm so sorry, Katavari. That's awful. Let's see here. So just a report on all of our newbies. Zeldra 5's character was created tonight, like a couple hours ago, and is now 30. Oh, sorry, I meant for that to not be going that way. Grant's character was, I think, 25 tonight, and is up 12 levels. And Dawnbreaker was 30, is now 39. That's it's a bit of all right there. you know? Guessing Dawnbreaker's leveling up, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too.
You taking off?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right. I will catch you here though soon.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the
you.
game. We'll
It's fun,
do it
everyone.
again soon. Have a good night, man. Aw. Our steamroll is becoming less steamy. That's a bummer. Oh, darn. Oh, well. Yeah, so we're starting to get a really good preview of how this team is going. So that's pretty cool. So something I've been wanting to do, we'll talk about a little bit again. We talked about it earlier in the stream, but something I've kind of been wanting to do was a build workshop, like a stream that's a little more dedicated to doing that instead of, you know, doing a bunch of content, a bunch of PvE missions and stuff. So I think we may try that tomorrow night. So if anybody, because I know, I mean, sure, you can. The great thing about City of Heroes is it's so forgiving. You can just pick the game up and just start playing it, and you can be just fine doing pretty much anything. It's hard to completely bork a build, especially with how forgiving a lot of the private servers are. Homecoming in particular gives you a respec like every 10 levels. So it's really hard to completely mess up your character. But that having been said, if you have a bend toward like full Munchkin optimization like I do, and you enjoy the, you know, the eking out every last bit of power from a build aspect of things, that can be a bit more daunting. Some folks they start looking at mids and they go, I can't. And that's totally okay, but that's something I really love to do. So we talked about earlier, there was some interest. I think we may try that on, if I do a show tomorrow, which I think I'm going to, we'll probably try that for the first bit of the show. Just do like a build workshop. So anybody who's out there, if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, if that sounds fun, if you kind of want to learn how to get the most out of your character, think about that. Think about what you'd like to discuss that way, and like what builds you'd like to see. And we'll probably do like maybe like a first come first serve sort of thing. I mean, I do have a channel point reward for it if anybody wants to do build workshop. So we'll probably look at that. Kind of formulating another idea with like sort of almost like a book club. It'll be like a build club. So Zaldra, what was the level 47 power? Let me take a look. Where'd mids go? Mids, hello. It was Victory Rush. So it's in the Homecoming version of the leadership power pool. So yeah, if that's something that sounds interesting, guys, I'd be more than happy to do that. Yeah. Can I spot you an aura portal? Yes, I absolutely can. No problem. Here you go. Boop. So yeah, if that's something that sounds like fun, I think we may look at doing that. Maybe tomorrow night. Oh, book club, build club. So what I think might be kind of fun. Oh, you're welcome, Dawnbreaker. No problem. What I think might be kind of fun is, like pick a character class, pick a character, and it'll be like the build of the week, and we'll just kind of grab it, level it up, and see what happens with it, and then people can kind of like talk about it on the next week or something like that. I don't know. Still kind of working that one out in my head. That may just not be practical, but we could certainly do build workshop tomorrow if you guys want to watch and talk about kind of how I look at things and how that might apply to what you may be wanting to do. But I think in the meantime, let me take a look over here. Hit the old refresh on that. I just want to look something real quick, guys. yeah, no, I think since we're starting to lose our personnel, and I'm actually a little bit tired anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the night, guys. So let's go ahead and wind things down just a little bit. Really want to thank everybody for being here. This is always a lot of fun for me. I've been enjoying so much being back in this game, so and getting to play it and hang out with people. Awesome. Zaldra, thanks a bunch for joining in. I wasn't sure how we'd be able to fill that last slot, and it just worked out perfectly that you wanted to play Poison anyway. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome to the FREEM team. You should have access to a few more parts of the Discord if that's of interest to you. If not, that's okay. But we'd be more than happy to have you back. Well, hopefully we will, because you're on the team now.
You work with us always, and that's just the way it is.
Kidding. But it's always fun playing with you, so I hope you enjoyed your character, and I hope you'll be with us more often in the future. Everybody else, yeah, we're going to go ahead and wind the show down for the night, but again, thank you guys so much for being here. I do have follower notifications on the stream, so I know some folks don't like to see that happen, so if you're new around here and you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to hit that follow button, but you're more than welcome to wait until after the stream's over. That's totally okay. But in the meantime, I just want to thank you guys one last time so much for being here. This is an absolute blast, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Start thinking about what you'd like to work on for Build Workshop, and maybe we'll have a look at that tomorrow night. So until then, thanks you guys so much. This has been an awesome Tuesday. Great stream. Appreciate you being here. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great night, and goodbye.